As my neighbors gawk and wonder what the heck we're doing, my name's Diedricksen. Welcome to episode number 1 of Tiny Yellow House, where today we'll be giving you an overview of a structure I built, a good deal of it constructed out of recycled materials, scavenged materials, some from the dump, some from dumpsters, and so on and so forth. A structure called the Hickshaw, a rickshaw for Hicks, which actually has about 5 or 6 uses. And we'll be giving you an overview, like I said, of that right here in Tiny Yellow House. I feel like such a giant next to this thing. Yeah. As I scare away half you viewers. The Hickshaw here is about 7 feet long, give or take 5.5 feet tall. It's designed for a variety of purposes. It's a single sleeper for festivals like Burning Man, where you see a lot of people who bring these cool, unique, bizarre structures to sleep in lieu of tents. It can be used as a greenhouse. It also could be used as a sauna, ice fishing shanty, a micro shed. Initially, I kind of designed it for myself, where I figured if you loaded the thing with a bunch of comfortable, colorful pillows, it could be kind of the anti-cubicle home office where you could sit in there, glass of wine, read some books, or sit in there with your laptop to get some work done if you work from home instead of sitting in your little windowless room. But overall, I built it for fun, but at the same time as a prototype for festivals, or to sell perhaps down the road, or to just park on my land in Vermont as a guest sleeper. Now, the main luxury feature of the interior here is the built-in coffee cup holder. That costs you extra. I'm just kidding. It's a bare bone structure here in the interior. You're probably hearing a lot of echo because the wood, it's all cedar wood interior. At some point in time, it could easily be, especially if you built a wider variation of this, it could easily be insulated with some foam board or, battens. But the interior, it's pretty simple. We have a runner carpet in here that happened to fit perfectly. The floor here is all tongue and groove cedar. The walls are tongue and groove as well. These were mill extras, actually wood freebies from Vermont, that I kind of pieced together Lego style to create the floor, coat it with a couple coats of polyurethane. Tough decks, clear roof, you get a ton of natural light in here. The structure is extremely lightweight, as we'll show you in just a little bit. So if you want to haul it camping or as a guest shelter in your campground or for a festival, it's really easy to move. You can fit it in the bed of just about any truck with plenty of space to spare for whatever gear you're carting along. But the interior here, it's got a couple of windows, about 5.5 feet of room, maybe standing room for some, a couple little bookshelves. I might put some more in the end run. And at some point in time soon, I've rewired kind of a throwaway solar light with a tiny, tiny little photovoltaic panel that's going to have a switch I'm going to wire in here, so you have some solar lighting at night as well. I figured you might as well take advantage of all the natural light that comes in here and harvest it for your nighttime reading light. Now, to show you how lightweight this structure is, with these wheelbarrow handles right here and the way it's been built over a fulcrum of the cedar deck recliner, which has wheels, it can be carted around the yard anywhere you want. With these wheelbarrow handles and the way the fulcrum's been positioned, it's extremely lightweight, as I'm lifting the structure and the cameraman with one hand. If you want to position this towards a view of a pond while you're camping, actually it's starting to snow right now. Beautiful Massachusetts. Or a beautiful vista, view, if you're up in the mountains camping, if you can lug this thing up there by vehicle. Again, it fits in the truck. But this window's been framed out in position just to focus that view. Now, also a couple other added features, like this is so luxurious, but on this cabin here, these I figured when I put in these handles, wheelbarrow style, you might as well make a table for cooking that kind of snaps on for dining, for cooking, storage, prep, whatever. Also here, like I said, there's a number of materials that were recycled, from the cedar deck recliner in the interior to a bunch of the flooring. Some of the 2x4 structured interior has all been recycled, salvaged, curbside finds, dumpsters, you name it. But this right here, this little makeshift gutter, was actually a post sleeve for a mailbox or a deck railing that I just ran through a table saw and cut in half, but it collects rainwater, and you could very easily set up a rain barrel here for free water for your garden if you use this as a mini greenhouse, or for who knows, whatever else. But if you want to harvest the rainwater, it's all set up, waiting and ready. As for the idea and design behind this cabin, it's something I just sketched out a ways back while watching TV one night, and later, with this collection of drawings I had, it became an independently released book: Humble Homes, Simple Shacks, Cozy Cottages, Ramshackle Retreats, Funky Forts, and whatever the heck else we could squeeze in here. Lengthy title, yes. This is one of the designs in the book, though, and I kind of altered the construction of it over time, and when push came to shove, I decided I should build this thing. I built a couple of the cabins in the book, actually, but this one has been retitled as, like I said, the Hickshaw, but it's in the book. You can check it out, relaxshacks.com, which is a blog I run, which shows a bunch of photos of the cabins and projects I've been working on. So thus wraps up this high-budget edition of Tiny Yellow House, episode number 1. In subsequent editions, if we get to it, we're going to be covering a couple of the other structures I built here in my backyard. I got like 5,000 things going on. The Gypsy Junker, another shack I built out of curbside salvage material. We'll cover that perhaps, some makeshift redneck windows, solar showers, composting bins, chicken coops, you name it. I want to say a special thanks for the toleration of my neighbors, if they're watching this online, who have pretty much let me work on all this crap I have in my backyard, to put it in layman's terms, because I got a lot going on at any given time.
Hey, Diedricksen, when are you going to clean this mess up out here?
We're shooting a video. Listen, can I talk to you in a second? Hold on, man. So once again, hopefully without any further interruptions, thanks for checking out this edition of Tiny Yellow House. Until next time, check out relaxshacks.com for more info and perhaps more videos. All right, I'm out of here.
And one more time. Diedricksen, when are you going to clean this mess up?